All right, 1 second. Ugh. All right. So today, tonight, right now, whatever, I'm going to paint some Warhammer. It's been a long time, like years. I tried to stream it, probably about 2 years ago, and I never got around to doing it again. I think one thing that's kind of holding me back is my paints are all dried out pretty much. So I bought a new little paint set. It is actually like pretty cheap for the price of buying these paints individually. This is way cheaper. So I guess from the local game store. I try not to buy too many things on Amazon. So especially like this, support my local hobby store when I can. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I think this camera is looking sharp enough. I don't want to jinx it. Is autofocus on? Yeah, okay. So it's probably just focusing on this. Yeah. Alright, see my messy desk. Messy everything. See? There we go. I have opened this before. That's why the paintbrush is gone. Cool. I'll have to find my paintbrush wherever it is. But, it comes with Cliffy Boys, a file. Feels to be about the same grit on both sides. Well, no. This side might be rougher. Anyways, we got all kinds. We got Tentacle Tesseract Glow. I probably won't use this. It needs to get mixed. You can see how it's congealed. All right. Here we go. Anyways, but this is going to be my example paint. You can see it'll focus. This is not any standard like Space Marine or Chaos Army colors. It kind of follows closely to it. But it's mainly just like, I think Gehenna's Gold. And then, gosh, what kind of red is it? Do I have the red? Mephisto red, maybe? Mephiston red. Hey, look, it's in this pack. Nice. So, we got, I think it's Mephiston red. If not the worst thing in the world. We can always wash it to kind of make it a little bit closer. Abaddon Black. Classic. Hate Alpha. Look. Retributor Armor. Gold. There we go. Gotta mix these up. It's fine. Averland Sunset. Never heard of that color. All my knowledge on Warhammer is extremely out of date. Runefang Steel. So forgive me if I misspeak about any color or faction or something, because all my knowledge is basically from 4 years plus ago. Agrax, basically before Age of Sigmar, they revamped a lot of the Warhammer stuff. Astro Granite. Or if that's like for terrain, maybe? Or I guess it's just a color. Whatever. Blue, as it's spelled. Corax White. See what I don't like? You can see how there's like the lid is like uneven. I don't like that. Makes it feel like it's gonna be dried out, and it's a little bit. It definitely needs some mixing. We got Macragge Blue. Runelord Brass. Okay. And finally, Leadbelcher. Okay, the paintbrush has to be somewhere. Let me dig real quick. Oh, where would I put that brush? In this. Or a paints and goodies. Oh, look, it's my Seen Better Days. This is my Heldrake. No, it's in pretty bad condition. You can see the green stuff in there where the arm popped out. See, moving just destroys everything. I think that, yeah, this is our paintbrush right here. Standard starter brush. I got other brushes too. These are better for like dry brushing and stuff. A little bit bigger. Actually got quite a few different brushes in here. Nice. Seems like really soft. It's a bit bigger. Probably won't use this one ever. So maybe on this guy. See, Blood for the Blood God. That's the color I use. We'll try and mix this up. I don't know if I'll be able to. I have some mixers and some stirrers. Or maybe Mechrite Red. I don't know. It's literally been just so long, I don't even know anymore. We also have Red Gore. In case you want blood. Jeez. Yeah, $4. Fire Dragon Bright. I use this for the eyes of the Heldrake. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. A lot of paint missing on here. I think it's just been beaten up a lot. Jostled it around in boxes and stuff while moving. There's Gehenna's Gold. We also have a burnished gold. I can't tell if they're actually different. Gehenna's looks a little bit darker. So, anyways. I might just put on music and jam out while I'm doing this. We got washes. Skull White looks completely dry. So we'll see. I'll set this over here for now. Oop. Alright, we got brush, we got paints, let me get my stirrers, and then I'll get the cup of water. Paper towel should be good. Any of these work? These are coffee stirring sticks, and they're just, I think about 1,000 of them for like $10 off of Amazon or Sam's Club. I'm not really sure, but these are the perfect size to mix your paints. They're dirt cheap. They're natural, renewable, not plastic or anything. All right. For our water cup, I have a water bottle. Do cut it open with my dirty knife here. See? You always have a cup if you have a water bottle. Okay. I am gonna oop. That's our water cup. Go fill it with water. My cats are like, what are you doing? This is different. There we go. Water right here off screen. All right. So let's mix up our paints. Let's see I'm pretty sure I used Mechrite Red. I'm like 80% sure of that. I think Mephiston is a little bit too bright. I don't know. Let's get some. Let me get some miniatures over here that we painting. Oh, there's a cat. Look at this. See this crap? What are you doing, Star Lord? Huh? Oh, no, the scratches. I see. I know. So we got what's it, Death Claws? I don't know. He's got a jump pack. He's got the claws. I forget what they're called. Everybody that plays Warhammer is gonna like crucify me over this. But we got this guy. He's partially painted. He has the black primer, a red undercoat, and I was starting to put on the gold details for him. But he's got this pretty sweet axe. So eventually I'll relearn the names of everything. But I just my brain is not the codex, so forgive me. This guy, the standard Space Marine looks like. Chaos Space Marine. But he's got nothing but the primer coat. I'll have to dust these guys off. This guy, he actually might have a name or something. Like a big old power mace. I found the right spot for this thing to focus. There we go. But it's got a little bit of red accents in the black undercoat. And there's two more guys. Looks like this guy did a little bit of dry brushing on. I was experimenting with the order. Look at that. So I did red, did some dry brushing, it looks like on the chest there, and then started doing some gold accents. So, yeah. And then this guy, looks like you could use another coat of red or two. So, look at this camera. You're like, hold my hand right up to it, give it a second, and bam. Pretty dang good autofocus on it. Right? Anyways, goal is to get these guys looking like this guy. This guy is just full on kitted out. Like, look at this. There we go. You could probably use some clamp too, for sure. There's definitely some spots on him that I want to touch up, a little more dry brushing. But overall, if I can get the rest of my guys up to this quality, a bent horn, to this quality, I'd be happy. All right, I don't have all the time in the world. So, anyways, cat, get out of my seat. I also have like unprimed, not based standard Chaos Terminators that I really want to paint too. But I gotta find out my primer and stuff, and hopefully it still works. It's been in those cans in my garage for years, literally like 5 years. So, anyways, all right, Star Lord, you gotta get out of my seat. I know you want. Okay, there, shoot. Yeah. So I'm thinking, based off of the color, I think this guy's already in the best shape. But based off this color, we had the Mephiston, or Mechrite Red. I think Mephiston's just a bit too bright. But for the Blood God, it would probably work. I mean, they're very similar, but the Blood God's a little bit brighter. So, anyways, let's see if we can mix. I only need like a short. I don't want to use one stir. So here we go. Short stick. So open up Mechrite Red and pray for the best, because this has been sitting still for how long? I can feel the chunks in there. Come on. Anyways, super exciting stream. Heck yeah. I don't know, got like these weird dried chunks on the edges. I'm not sure what to do with them. I'm worried if I mix them in, they're just gonna like screw everything up. The lid's got like a different color on it. Gotta mix that in. It's actually surprisingly not too bad. I'm not sure how to revive really dried out paints. I don't know if you can, but this one's actually I'm actually okay with this. I'm actually gonna use that right now. Yeah, it smells like Warhammer paint. So we got our brush. Try to like zoom in super close. Like this. There we go. So this guy's kind of painted, but he's dark. I think I want to do the red undercoat first. See what this guy. Stop focusing on the background. There. Looks like I did one coat, but you might need another coat of red. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You might give all these guys a coat of red on top of the black, and then I can start working on gold accents and stuff. So here goes nothing. Gotta like hold it in the right spot here. I'm not too worried about getting up where the gold's gonna go because they get painted over by gold anyways, and the gold's opaque, so it's not really a problem. What matters more is some good coverage. No, I'm not a professional at this in any capacity whatsoever, so don't listen to anything I say. All right? Can't see my selfie camera. There we go. All right. So let's keep on painting. All right. You can see I did a coat on his back leg there. It's a little bit thick, but I'm gonna spread that out. Get his undercarriage nicely, but he likes that. Did he even have it? I guess it's no. These are corn kind of guys, right? They don't really care too much for the sexual deviancy, right? Maybe. I don't know. Might get a little bit freaky. Freaky deaky. I don't know. Should I just really go all out with the camera here? Let's see. All right. Here. Look at this. Look at X-ray. Not X-ray vision, but microscope vision. It literally sees better than I can at this detail level. So the focus is there. Look at that. This camera is next level stuff. I don't deserve a camera this nice. Just painting his little shoulder pad here. I want to. I'm coating it a little bit heavy with the red, but it'll be okay. Once it dries, all the details come back if they do get painted over. You just gotta try and spread that out. Little jetpack here. Jump jets. So that's the problem with the Chaos dudes, is that they are so stupidly detailed. Holy crap. This paint's working really well. I have really good posture right now, bending over these things. Alright, so he's got like a holster here for his pistol. And then I guess I'll paint it red. I don't know. I don't know, would that be a waste to paint that red? Let's go for this leg. And this foot, the back side of the leg. It's very important to get all the details. So these guys are bad, especially Chaos. They just have so many tiny details. If you're looking for a beginner's race to paint, don't go Chaos. Just don't put yourself through that. All right, get some orcs, get some regular Space Marines. Be much better served. All right, hold on. My brain's hurting trying to figure out how to best orient this for the camera. It's like upside down, but I guess I could flip it. Would that work? Yeah, let's leave it. Anyways, I wanted to paint this back foot here. So my brush is drying out a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. Instead of really, you're just gonna look at this. See the gall of this cat? Just jump, you idiot! Camera shakes. So rude. So rude. Anyways. Where was I? He's got like a little crotch cape thing going on, and I think it should also be red. Alright, everything. He's a corny boy, alright? He loves his red. His chest armor nice and bright red. It's actually looking pretty good. We're gonna make some pretty progress. I am the slowest Warhammer painter of all time. There'd probably be multiple streams just to do one guy, but you know, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? Even though it kind of is literally about the destination because I'm painting Warhammer figures in order to play Warhammer. Okay. The cat wants to look out the window. Give me 1 second. Well, there you go, buddy. Oh, I opened the window for you. Look out. Anyways. Alright, back up to the top of them. It's really missing the detail. Oh. And then the brush. Ooh, I've got a little bit too much paint on there. Scrape it off a bit. Every drop is precious because it costs like $1, so you know. So we're going to paint this little jetpack. I know it's not called a jetpack, it's got some Warhammery name, but it's a jetpack. Jump jets, jump back. This thing's got claws on it, it's got horns. This guy is just dripping with chaos drip. Okay. So glove here is looking a little bit dark. I definitely want bold colors so they really stand out and, you know, and it's not muddled, right? It's like, oh, that's a good, strong red. Sorry, I keep bumping the table. The camera is just really jumpy. Huh. I don't know if the stabilization is just not working or something. Anyways. So I'll leave the horns black because they will be painted. What did I paint the horns? Let's see. I painted the horns on this guy. Looks like a gray with a white dry brushing. There we go. And the skulls. See, this one doesn't have skulls on his jetpack. This guy does. It also has this cool spine, which was a pain in the butt to paint, by the way. You see how tiny this brush is here? You see how tiny this is? Right? So compare the tininess of this brush. Now we will compare this same brush head to the size of his spines. Alright? Like I would have to get out the single hair brush. Like from SpongeBob or something. Alright. This guy is looking pretty good. Oh, thank you, Star-Lord, for knocking crap off with your tail. That's what I really want in my life. Let me mix this paint up just a little bit more. I probably should do it with my brush. Oh, a little bit of color variety never hurt anybody. Anyways, remember, let me put them in camera view. See right here, so many nooks and crannies on these guys. You just got to get in there. Just coat it all with red. We're not being super detailed with this, though we also don't want to be wasting our red. But I feel like in like in a cranny like this, I'm probably gonna be able to do detailed painting deep inside of there, so it's better to have some kind of color, so that way it looks, if somebody does see that, at least there'll be color in there, not just black, with 0 detail. Because when it's all black, you don't see any detail. Right? Up in here. This is all going to be gold, this shoulder pad thing. Anyways, get up in this jetpack, back side of it. See? Happy little Chaos Space Marine. There we go. Not too bad so far. Definitely need some more touch-ups than I can give him right now. See, look, he's got little fingers. His fingers are not red. It doesn't make any sense to have red armor, but your gloves aren't red. Come on in here. Boom. Nice red hand. Look, the red is a lot brighter when it's wet, but when it dries, it all matches the same color. So let's see. I'm actually using my camera to see where I'm missing a lot of color. Now I'm missing a little bit of color here, but I think the holster is going to be a different color. It's probably be either silver. I might do like a bronze. We'll see. Yep. Up here in the crotchy area, you see that? Yep. See, another spot. I could leave it black, right? Because it's never really be seen. However, if somebody does see it, I think I prefer there to be color in there. I'm like blocking the light. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of a seam on his leg there too. I don't know if you can see that right. It was tough to. It's like backwards and upside down at the same time. So right here, it's a little bit of a plastic seam on his leg, but I'm just gonna leave it because you know what? It'll be okay. It's a little bit too late to be doing that because it'll rub off the primer coat. We don't want that. So this guy, I think, is in pretty good, what is it? I guess undercoat shape. I think right in here, it's a bit dark. So I'm gonna give that another little go. Yeah, there we go, much better. Get in there, get into the details. Because where the details stand out, then get washed away, you know? Not really washed away, but just stay black and then never get seen. So I paid, you know, I forget how much I paid for this Space Marine, this Chaos, but they were not cheap. I want every detail to be shown, okay? Unless I screwed something up, then I don't want it to be seen. But there we go. Now that is a chaosy boy. Hold on. I found another spot to fix. This camera is actually really helping me. This might be the only way I paint from now on is just do it on stream. Then I have the X-ray camera to look at on a big screen. Because the camera's got like really good zoom and I got a 4K monitor right here. So this is actually really working out nicely. It looks a little bit globby, but it'll be okay. Wash this brush soon. Alright. So it looks like a globby mess, but it's actually a face kind of thing. And also I hit the horn. No, I did the horn on purpose. Never mind. I'm an idiot. But on the back of his head, see that? Yeah, that needs to be all red in there. There we go. Boom. Much better. This guy is now done. I want to make sure the shoulders, since those stand out so much. I don't do the little emblem things, mainly because I don't know how. Like for the shoulders, so I'll just leave them blank. Like on my commander guy. Well, actually, there's no room for an emblem. But, yeah. So this is what I have. End result. We're getting there. So anyways, I think This guy's done. Let's go ahead and wash the brush. Look at this. Up close brush washing. Amazing. Never ever like push the brush to the bottom and smash it on the bottom. Sure, it gets the paint off, but you're going to also bend your bristles and you won't make a nice fine little point anymore. So this is a nice little point at the end. If you smash on the bottom, it'll be all spread out. It'll be like this instead of like this. Not this. This is control. This is not. See, I'm using the side things to kind of get the paint off. There we go. I think we're clean enough. Because I'll probably be using more red anyways. I just want to get the dried chunks off and whatnot. Alright. Look at that. Look how pointy this brush is. I mean, for being like a starter kit brush, it's not bad. It's definitely what you need. So, Amigo number 1. Red undercoat, done. Let's go for this guy, since he's already got some paint on him. Okay, thank you, cat, for knocking over my commander here. So rude. This guy has a little bit of red on him. That's it. He needs a lot more red. He also has a lot of little details, much like commander guy here. You can see a lot of similarities in their armor. He's got like eyeballs on his codpiece. He's got his helmet off. He's got a face. I'll have to find out, get some like flesh tone on his skin. This guy's actually pretty intimidating to paint, not gonna lie. He's got a face, a screaming face on his shin, with teeth and eyes. Maybe this guy will go later. Let's do this guy. Standard Chaos Space Marine. Oh, sorry. Cat hairs. Thank you, Star-Lord, for dropping off your cat hairs as you jumped over my stuff. Alright. This guy's next. This is just the, I think this is the Games Workshop black primer. It's definitely been cured because it's been on this guy for probably 5 years, 6. So, anyways, let's paint him. That's already dry. This paint dries quick. Oh, crap. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of mixing. So I think my mixing before stirred up some different stuff. I just want to make sure it's all homogeneous. Scrape it off. Every drop is $1. Alright, there we go. When I start off, it's probably just pick one spot, start coating, and then just work your way around. Let's see, try like this. Now I put a big blob on, which if I just left it would cover up some of the detail, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep moving on. And I'm going to come back to this spot, get more paint off of it. It's okay if it gets where the gold's going to go, it's not a problem. There we go. I'll make the back part of this red. Because maybe like a red back and then have a like a metal finish on the blade side, right? It's pretty good. All right, one shoulder pad done. Let's get another drop of paint. We'll do a jetpack. Always important to kind of poke into the little nooks and crannies, but not smash it. See, I frayed it just a little bit. Got a little bit ambitious. It's okay. Saved. All right. Jetpack is looking pretty good. As you can see, kind of behind it. That'd be a good spot to hit while you're thinking about it, because it'd be easy to forget about it. Right? Just, hunch on over, get in there and paint these details. Might as well get his butt. I'm back here. There we go. He's coming together slowly but surely, brushstroke by brushstroke. All right, now we'll do this shoulder. Was it a pauldron? It's really big, so I'm not really going to try and waste red on the edges, since those will be gold. Trying to make this even too. Get some very consistent brush strokes will help keep the paint coat even. Come on, focus. Yeah, there you go. Because it's very easy to push too hard or something, and then you get like some uneven paint. You have to either recoat it, which I think this will need a second coat, since it's such a large area. I missed something on that jetpack. Go in there and do that. There we go. I mean, a lot of people only do like 2 or 3 colors on their guys. They would do the red, then they do the gold, and then they do silver accents, and that's all they do. They might wash it. However, I think ending up with something like this, which sure it is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like this, it has what? Gold, bone, red, gold, gray, blue with white. It has both white and it has blue dry brushing, along with silver accents. I think this looks very nice. Sorry, I keep bumping the table. I want to get this quality for all my guys. So, anyways, let's do his face. Finish up the top half of him, and we'll go down. We got a lot of paint on the brush here. I probably should wipe him off, wipe the paint off somewhere else, but that's okay. I'm going to start with his arm. That'll be where we store the paint. We're just going to brush it all over. There's a lot of details to fill this paint in with. So just grab it from the arm again. Go here. Work our way over to the other arm. Grab it from this arm. As you can see, the details are coming back on that arm, right? As I'm using this paint everywhere else. Might as well push it onto his hand over here. All right, get inside his arm over here. Get this arm over here. I don't know. I really would not stress about doing any of this. People, at least I used to very often, spend way too much time fretting over every little brush stroke. And if you do that, it's going to take so long to finish these that you're just going to never get it done. Right? That's like, sure, I got this guy. This guy took like a week of me. Oh gosh, I don't know. Should I do this? Oh, I don't know. Oh gosh. Oof. And I do little bits at a time, and I don't know, just dive in there, start painting. And as you get better, it just gets quicker and easier. Like anything else in life, pretty much. All right. Looking pretty good. Actually, paint's a little bit heavy top there. So let me brush this paint onto his leg. We'll come back up here. Get that heavy paint off. Can use it to get his back of his arm. I think there's like a print or a error or something with the plastic mold. I don't know. But we'll leave it. These guys did come out of the warp. So I mean, heck, some people only do one coat. They would do the red. They just like paint the whole thing red. They call it a day, which I cannot blame them, especially if they have a ton of units and they're fielding like 3,000 point armies or whatever. Make sure I get the back. See, everything's looking pretty square. Sorry, I was off. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. There we go. Getting there. Hold on. I feel like I've lost detail, but it really is just that messy of a little model. It is chaos, so it's like all right. Yeah, should have like a drink or something. Thirsty. All right. Anyways, let's move on. We'll leave the top alone for now. Let's go and go back to his leg back here. I left some extra paint on it, so we should be able to get a little bit more done. See, I frayed my brush just a little bit. Kind of mad about that. I'm more mad about that than I am with any painting mistake. So you can't really fix a frayed brush other than just pulling those hairs out, or I don't know. I'm sure somebody's figured something out. Anyways, leg. Get to the details in there. Back of his foot. Shoe. Got another cape. I guess I'll paint the capes red. I'm not really sure what to do with them. Here's got like an inside back here. Once again, a spot that nobody's ever going to really see, but I feel like it's worth the effort to paint red, at least. As much as the paint costs, these little figurines cost a lot. So I might as well give them the dignity of having color. Let's see, back here. Kind of see it there. That's just darkness. Come with that red, make it pop, give it some color, some excitement. I know I painted that chainmail red. It's okay. I'll come back and paint that silver. And move to the other leg. Down here I got a little bit too much paint, so I'm just gonna brush that around. There we go. This guy's looking a lot better. Bam. He's missing a little bit of red on his face though. Okay. This brush is getting frayed. So it started off good, but this brush is already pretty frayed, which is also a little bit my fault. Eh. Can't pop them out. It's fine. It'll be okay. Keep on going. This guy's another holster. Let's think about a good strategy to approach the holster with. So as to make it look nice and consistent. I think consistency is probably more important than anything else. These guys with 40K or miniatures, really any kind of miniatures, not to be 4K. There we go. Because consistency over a large army or whatever will stand out much better than if they were all individually good. They'll look a little bit different, a little bit off, a little bit, you know, they won't look like a military to begin with, let alone the organized armies of. Hey Nick, I'm on Discord if you want to talk, but you will be on stream, I think. So I need to get the camera on a tripod, because if I like tap the desk, look at that, boop, and it's just, you know, seizure heaven or whatever. All right. Looking pretty good for the red, basically. I think everything that needed to be red is red. That's what matters most with this coat. I'm not seeing anything on the magnify. I guess I'll paint the holster red. I might just end up being lazy, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll paint it brown. No, I'll paint it gray. No, I'll paint it silver. No, I'll paint it gold, and then I'll just never paint it. Well, let me put my headphones on. Yo. See, now I can hear you. And the stream cannot hear you, so whatever. But no, they don't need to hear you anyways. Be fine. Nobody's in the stream anyways. You're my viewer. I'm just painting some Chaos Boys. Which, are these units still usable? Because I know they made a lot of changes. I guess probably. The Primarchs and Primaris, whatever things, yeah. Because chaos is eternal. That's why. I'll show you a gene seed. Huh? Yeah, this guy might have been in that same room where Horus got beat down, you know? So that's very true. Yeah. But all right, so we got, yeah. Yeah, these guys are looking okay. Almost identical, actually. Are they identical? They look identical. Yeah, that's fine. This guy looks a little bit. It's hard to tell between. Yeah, these are the box standard chaos. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any, washing out any details of the paint. I am so rusty at this. Holy crap! It has been like 6 years, 5 years. I don't know. I'm doing it. Yes. All right, that's 2 with their red undercoats done. And we got this guy who just does not. One of these is not like the others, and it's this guy. He's got like the raptor claws and stuff, right? Raptor? I it's true. I don't know. He's got the jump jets and he's got the claws. I don't know. So they're probably lightning claws then. But he gets the same red coat as everybody else. Yeah, some made up color scheme. Yeah, I think they're very close to World Eaters because it's like gold and red. So I'm sure there's some specific gold that's like you gotta search that crap up. I don't know. I think the red and gold looks pretty good. Like this guy, the one figure I've fully painted my entire 40K career. But eventually, I'll have a table again. I could definitely play some 40K. I would be down. This brush started out so good, but it's already. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I might have the box somewhere. Okay, this guy does not have. This guy just has this backpack. The claws. I mean, I got the codex right over there. I don't know if I want to get it out. Is it even Is it? I guess the codex is still relevant. I don't know. Like, do they still do the same damage points? I know the combat's different, right? I gotta rebuy a codec. Of course. I am pretty surprised to see they have not jumped the prices like I expected them to. Like when I went and bought all these paints and stuff. And, I mean, I'm kind of torn on painting this shoulder plate. It's got like 4 different faces on it or something. Yeah, I might as well make it red. I can always like dry brush some skull white or something to make it fleshy. But it is coming out of his dang shoulder pattern, so it's chaos. I think just anything goes. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yep. That sounds delicious. Nice. So you beat Elden Ring yet? Really? I need to just sit down one night and just maybe stream it so that way I just stick to it for like 3 hours straight or something. However much I don't want to broadcast my frustration and how bad I am. But yeah. Let's see. Some hair. I actually really like using this camera. It sees better than I do. Like ultra fine details. Pretty much, it's my microscope. And if I wanted to, I could really. No, this isn't even my full power. There's full power. Yeah. And then my breath. Yeah. And I definitely need to do a second coat on this guy. Probably need to do another coat on all of them. But they're also kind of grungy, warpy dudes. So this is the Mechrite Red. I don't know if they make Mechrite Red anymore. It's probably a different name. Yep. It's probably just the same color. It's just a different name, I'm hoping. Yep. I have. Yep. Yep. See, there's a layer. We got Abaddon Black here for the base, which is this is the same color. Surprisingly, they got the same name because you can't replace the gray. It's like, yeah, we got Bugman's Glow. Oh, it's like a fleshy color. Yeah. Oh, they have a really cool green that I need to mix, but it looks like they're like radioactive slime bugs from like 90s like toy commercials. That's for the eyes and crap. Yeah. Yeah, but they also have like all the skills and tools in the world to make it look really good. But it's not worth trying to match them best you can. I'm gonna zoom this out a bit. Is it zoomed out? Yep. I mean, the me shot, which is just me hunched over in a poor sitting posture. But that's how could you even have a good posture? I guess you'd like straighten your back out, then like lean over like this, like a weirdo. And that feels weird. Or you just like sit like this and you just paint on your stomach. I do not. Yeah, that might be it. Then who wants to stand for that long? Yep. I think standing desks are a ploy by the government to sell more desks or something. Or the big stand corporations. Standing corporate. Yeah. Jetpack looks okay. Yeah. I mean, I had one at one of my old jobs, and I used it. I would never use it the entire day. I would only use it like show feet. Feet are right here. See? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, brushing with a brush. It's next level. This is ASMR Twitch now. I don't have the ear microphones, so I'll just be a disappointment. I'm waiting for them to make a foot microphone. So somebody's just sitting there with like a dismembered foot and you're just going. but but there has to be a faux one. There some what auditory sense? Who do you want licking your ear? Like they're like screwing your ears with their tongue. Left and right foot. You can feel. Yeah, I'm just brush this holding thing. I don't care how many details are on you. It is a base layer. That's true. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah, true. Get rid of the detail. Yeah. Especially with Chaos, where they have so many holes just everywhere. Look at all this. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. Yep. It's still messy, but that's my first ever. But all the holes do really capture some detail. If I can get this quality on all my guys, I'll be happy. I don't care if it's like the helmet's a little bit messed up, his horn's bent, but you say that. But the Chaos Terminators, that different. I don't know how I'm gonna paint these things. Look at this. This guy's got some long horns and so many like nooks. I guess he's like less, mutilated or whatever compared to these guys. But like, just so many. Yeah. Don't forget the alien skulls. Some Tyranid skulls. An orc skull. I think I have. Do I have more of these guys? Yeah. A lot more. Ugh. Then there's also the old. This guy. Which that'll be a nightmare to paint. It's also missing a little tusk thing or something. So, yeah. That's true. Like on my on the Helldrake I did pretty good. I definitely want to revisit it and get the going for all the nooks and crannies, get all the details, and really just make it. So I think it costs like $70. I might as well spend $70 worth of effort on it. Heck yeah. We have before. Oh. DM Games has it, I think. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, Packard's was great. I had like a discount card with him. Yeah. Yep. Really the best place is either the Warhammer store in Knoxville or Hobbytown, USA. Turkey Creek. Maybe he ran Hobbytown. Huh. Hmm. Yeah. I'm using it as a microscope so I can see the details better. Because this thing's, you know, this is a Sony AX53. I think I will actually, just because it's like getting these details. I can't see that well versus this thing. It's not that I'm blind, it's just that they're freaking tiny. Like this brush is like a needle. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the Citadel starter brush. Oh. No, this is actually came I bought. I guess you missed the first part of the stream, but this is the kit I bought at Hobbytown USA a month ago, I think. But it was like $30 or something, but it had all these paints. So I was like, you know what? Most of my paints are dried out and crusty, and so I don't know if I can recover them. I've seen videos where they do it, but no, the paints I bought 6 years ago are crusty. Yeah, it's difficult. Hey, this paint is from 6 years ago, and this is what I'm using right now, and it's actually fine. So some of them are good, but this guy is base coated, I'll call it. If I need to do more touch-ups, I can later. I'll let him dry. Alright, let's go for this guy. He's got the power mace thing. It's ready to cleave off. That's right. Instead of going to the details on each one, just red, 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 and then gold, gold, gold. I'm not sure if it's they do weigh what, like 1,000 pounds. Just Mr. Chef. These are just a hand sticking out. It's a hand sticking out of the shoulder. I don't know what to do with that. That's the detail layer is gonna be the tough part. This is the easy stuff. I just paint things red. The detail. This guy also has a cape, and I think I'll make it match this guy's cape. I'll paint it. I'll probably paint it the brown, like this, or the bone. It looks like a bony hand, like a skeleton hand sticking out, I think. Bring it up even closer to the camera. Bam. Might be a Tyranid claw. I don't know. And this camera's a freaking microscope. I'll paint it bone. It's close enough. There's a lot of bones and other crap, so. Oh, it's too much. It's ready to fuck on out of there because the corruption. I don't know. If I can just get into the routine of doing this like once a week, that would be amazing. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try. I could go use this Games Workshop brush until it's useless, and then I'll hop on over to one of my better brushes. Yeah. Yep. This little hand in here. Let's get into this, guys. I'm not worried. I have, well, this brush I literally just took it out of the package today. So, and it's already, this thing's a cheap brush. This guy has his helmet off, which I do not want to paint his head because that's going to be awful. But undercut's almost done on this guy. I had the codex right over there. Yeah. I thought I might have bought the pack of Chaos. Like a freaking high budget movie. Games Workshop. Yeah. Yeah. This guy has a rhino head. Or I guess like a demon head. He's got one power fist. He's got like a little Slanishi ready to lick. He's also ready to like destroy things with his fists, so. Oh, there it is. There's the old Helldrake. We got the new Space Marine coming out this year, I think. Game licensing. Like anything, I could probably just email them like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a gotcha game, Warhammer. Can I do it?" And they'd be like, 10% or whatever they want. This is real games, not video games. Adjust this light better. Yeah, that's their style. That's their microtransactions. That's what I'm telling you. 40k waifus, you do some really crappy battles or whatever, and boom, 40k waifu done. You don't care about the health. You just make it, and then it prints money. That's also true. They're a joke. Gamers rise up. Oh gosh. You got these painted boys. Which one? Oh, these two? This, your regular Chaos Space Marines. This guy's got like a unicorn horn. But he's already painted. I even did a little bit of dry brushing on him, looks like. Oh, this one. Let's see. Do I have any more regular? I mean, the whole game feels the same. Like, for playing other Souls games, it still feels like home. I don't know if I want to paint these guys. Yep. It's about from off screen. And you're like, oh my gosh. That's true. That's true. Oh, I'm debating on painting these guys or not. I don't really like them too much, but I know, yeah, cultists. I got like 20 of them. I don't know. That like a pain in the butt to paint. Like little meat shield units that are almost worthless against everything else. Hmm. You know, let's get the gold out. Let's see if I can revive my Gehenna's gold. That's it. There's two of them. They both look in bad shape. So let's see. Wow, it is completely separated. Super exciting. Mixing paint. They have like actual particulate in them. But I remember why I used Gehenna's gold, because it has a red tinge in it. And it really syncs up with the or was it burnished? It might be. So now I'm questioning myself. I don't know. Ooh, Eldar flesh. My favorite snack. Oof. Yes, look at these chunks. Mm. I don't know, but apparently they're just white folk. Yeah, they are. It's because I'm not a partner, so I get last the scraps of the server for encoding purposes. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know if I can recover this paint, Nick. That's rough. It's like shards of pigment. I'll just shake the desk, shake the camera. Paint thinner. Really? Hmm. So I think if I can get it without the chunks, it'd be fine to paint with. It's just that might be a bit difficult. Yeah. Turn the better. I think that I think this is the same gold. It's hard to tell because my other golds are separated out, but color-wise, this is the new one. That's right. And I'll crack it open. It should be fresh, so minimal stirring. No, it's definitely different. I don't know why I smelled it. I like to smell paint. The new paint smells different than the old paint. It smells different. That's a pretty good paint. They also made paint out of like egg whites back in that day. So well, I mean this is like chemicals. Alright, so these are the two different golds. And it shows up in like 20 seconds. This is the original on the first one I'm pointing to. Eh. That's the new one. Not as red, but you know what? I will try it out, because why not, I guess. I'll paint it on this guy that's already a little bit painted, and we'll see what happens. Space bit. What should be gold? I guess all the trim on the armor, which actually is mostly done. Almost completely done, actually. There we go. That's definitely different. But it might dry looking the same if they have a different formulation. Might need to get my better brush for this. Lost one. It's different. That's healthy. Okay, I need a better brush. Let's see. I don't know. Break out the toolkit here. Back from the olden days when I did this a lot more. It's a pretty good one. There it is. I found my fine point. Nope. Definitely not a tackle box full of nerdy shit. Look. Green stuff. I got my Tamiya tape. Yeah. The good old days. I got all the magnets for all the Warhammer things that I never did. Didn't work. Alright. Yeah, you just pretend if it has different. Ooh. You gotta go to that Warhammer store over in Knoxville. I do remember picking up, I think I picked up my Terminators, the Demon Prince, and something else when they were clearing out all their Warhammer. I remember that. There's the Retribution armor. They're not there for fun. They're there to win. The sweaty nerds. I'm feeling kind of called out, AJ. Nope. I just have flawless nails. Ah, right in his crotch. Look at this. Buy more packs. I think the new gold actually matches pretty well. It's not too bad. I think I need to do another coat of red on this guy. It's either worn off or something. I don't know. I still have my old Magic decks that are probably so outdated they'd be completely useless today. Like I have my graveyard Gravedigger deck or whatever. I think it was fun. There we go. Gets rid of the fun. Well, yes, it's not skill based at that point. It's just like, hey, I bought these rare cards that should be banned, but they're not, basically. Huh, I think the gold turned out pretty good in the sky. Yeah, because this one was painted with the old gold. Old gold. This one's the new gold, which I honestly can't really tell the difference at this point. So I'll call it a win. This guy needs a lot of touch-ups though. Another time. Now for this guy to get the gold treatment. Look at that sub at the prime. Bam. Look at you, Nick. Look at that wave. You're so gracious. That free Twitch Prime. They could have given to like Northern Lion or something, right? I have. That's fair. Hot friend. Hmm. I'm just butchering my red undercoat on this guy. Oh well. No. Yeah. Ew. Ugh. Dang it. just like backseat gamers. It's worth your time. Just getting called out. Uh-huh. Then they get banned. Then they had the ban appeal of like, oh my brother came in and typed that in chat. I didn't do it. My cat did that. My cat had a gamer moment, okay? Just get look like it's a gold chin. His shin is gold. Though it's like too much gold, now it's blocking out detail. No. He's creeping on us. See it. He's been here. He's always here. He's never not here. Ugh, this is. I need an even smaller brush. This brush is not small enough. I'll have to come back in and put the red back in the gaps. Just paint it over it. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. It's like the inside film. Nick, you have access to the Mist exclusive emote of. Let me see here. I think that's it. Is it? It's not showing up. Let me just click it. Bam. I don't know why I even made that. It's a. That's true. I had one emote spot. And I'm like, you know what? Blink 182 has the best what the fuck reaction. So. R at jam. That. Yeah. This is a tough spot. Dang it, I messed up. Ah. He's too bald to watch, okay? Apparently. Just go and call him Charlie Brown every day for a year. Yeah, he's not a VTuber. Why does he not have a VTuber like Soda Poppin'? Yeah, he did it for like 3 days. It's actually a high quality one where it's like the cat on his head is actually talking and the waifu beneath is just there. It's pretty clever. And it's like a smoking emote or whatever. It's great. I gotta respect Soda Poppin' for his just not caring. He's so old. He's been around for so long. He just does not care. He's waiting to get banned, it seems. What? Is that is that fabric? I can't tell. It's not flesh. There is no flesh showing on this guy. Well, it's just like this little. It's a belt, I think, or it's just like a piece of fabric overhanging his belt, which would be the difference between being red versus being gold. Let me shoot my desk some more. There we go. Yeah, this part. The chain's gonna be silver, but I don't know. Never get Windows 11. I found my even smaller brush. Ha ha ha. Gotta get his butt plate. Probably do. Just immediately uninstall it. That's what I used to do for like when my family would buy a laptop or whatever. I would go through, I would completely uninstall it. I would delete the recovery drive because that's full of bloatware too. Make it one full hard drive and then put either like Windows 7 back when it was Windows 8 for a long time. 8, Vista, 11 maybe. Vista was shit. Vista was hot shit. In a day of when 2 gigs was the norm, right? 2 gigs of RAM, but it demanded to have 4, and it used half of it at all times. I mean, that's a little bit. It was egregious. Heck, back in that day, I had a not cracked. I had the Windows XP Black Edition, where it was the NXP. Mm. Yeah. Let's see. I need to do some red touch-ups on this guy anyways. hardware. Must be his first time getting a new operating system. Yep. But that's been a common theme of Windows. Every single iteration, they make it more difficult to get into the menus. Hmm. They've hidden things behind more clicks in different menus. So I worked for Maryville City Schools when they transitioned from Windows 7 to Windows 10, and that was only because they were threatened to stop doing security updates for 7. So they're like, well, 10 it is. And so like I even updated some computers from XP to 10. That was fun. Yeah. Why? Nah, we did. They're like Pentium 4s, but they were still working as good as the Pentium 4 in the year 2015 would work. No, the Pentium 4s we threw away. But like, if it was the Pentium dual core, no, it was a Pentium quad core that we would keep as a backup. But they were those were like we put them in a storage room to catch dust forever, basically. In case of apocalyptic computer event, we would get them out. I can't even tell what's going on in this guy's knee. I really don't even know. Like what am I looking at? I think it's a monster face. It might be like 2 eyes and a tongue, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I'll just paint it gold and I can always dry brush details on it later. It doesn't look too bad as gold. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, this versus this, it just looks, the details already just coming right out. And the next pass will be silver details. And after that will be I do have, well, I have a lot of washes actually. Let's see. I got Seraphim Sepia, which I don't think I used. Devlin Mud. Bad Dad Black, I think. I think I used Bad Dad Black quite a bit, if I remember. No. My new wash, because they gave me one wash. Agrax Earthshade. I don't know what that would actually look like. I'll have to, I actually can't even tell by looking at it. You have to paint it on, which kind of sucks. One of my crap ones, or one of these guys. Because screw the cultists. I'll just dunk him in it. Boom. I'll do this for a few more minutes. My back is getting angry at me. Already hunched over enough sitting at a desk for work all day. Ron. Is that the new bad guy for the new Transformer movie? Yeah. So I blame the freaking whichever economist or whatever. So like forever ago, Alex Jones was all like, the New World Order, the Great Reset, blah blah blah. Right? And this is like the year 2005. And then whatever stupid economist is like, we're gonna call this the Great Reset. Not referring to Alex Jones thing, just as like a, like restarting the economy back up after coronavirus. But they called it the Great Reset, so Alex Jones was just going nuts on that, along with the New World Order. So, good job. Oof. I see those and I just want to burn everything down. They're like, it's America's fault. Let me explain why. I'm like, that's right. America told Putin to invade Ukraine. He's that are probably not there because why would the heck would we put a biolab in Ukraine? I saw a thing that confirmed that they didn't. So which is it, AJ? Are you following the propaganda that says we do have them or not? Yeah, the EU probably does. Yeah, the EU is also like a shithole. Oh my gosh. That's right. I just saw. See, they're feeding the Alex Jones freaking crazy people. They need to stop it. They just need to find a new term. Just stop it. I I struggle listening to him talk sometimes. It makes me sad. He's so gosh. Like Right. Kill the old people. Take all their money. Let that sink in. How is... Hmm. That's right. Is it an NFT? Uh, the unit's garbage. How is that in the back? Did NATO blow up the theater with 1,000 innocent people in it? To the gulag. They're in the gulag, man. They're duking it out, Warzone style. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I painted enough. I painted more Warhammer than I painted in like several years, so I'm happy. Look at all this progress. Bam, bam, bam. Woo! No, it's all a ploy. They used. Yeah, sure. That's right. The digital central bank digital currency. Yep. Wrap it all in. I want a McDonald's in every corner of the world. I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. Yeah. They listen to. I like owning a car. I don't know. I think it's fine. Why wouldn't I? What? Dang it! They took our water. They took our cars. Yeah, they're all going to be owned by one giant corporation. They're already doing that in California. Didn't you see? They got rid of. Yeah, those should be. I don't. I will never. They don't. It's crazy people, actual crazy people allowed to be on the internet speaking their mind. You can't say New World Order. You can't say the Great Reset. You can't say these words. These are buzzwords for crazy people. The craziest. Alex Jones is like jacking off on 3 16-year-olds right now. They would have done it already if they did. They can't. If you paid $100 million to somebody, you're not gonna get rid of them like that.